Hello and welcome to part 2 of Taking What People Say Literally. Yesterday, I discussed how when people lie to me, sometimes I have a very hard time telling if they're lying or if it's some fantastical thing that is really true. And also, I discussed my hard time understanding sarcasm. There was a point that I forgot to bring up. I knew I was forgetting something yesterday. So this is what happens when you're gone for a month. You forget things when you come to make your videos. So anyway, another thing that when it comes to taking people literally is like if they say something, like I had this guy who claimed to be my friend, and he said, okay, I'm your friend. So, because he said he was I didn't really want him to be my friend. Here's the thing though, I didn't want him to be my friend, but he said, oh, I'm your friend. And so therefore I said, okay, well I guess I'm your friend if you say so. And he called me like his best friend, that sort of thing. But it wasn't just that. He kept saying, I'm a good person. He kept trying to say these things that seemed to be the opposite. Like he would say he's a good person, yada yada yada, and then his actions would be the opposite. Like I just felt like he wasn't a good person. But my heart was telling me, okay, this guy is not a good person. He has issues. But he kept saying the opposite, and so I believed what I heard and not what I was seeing. So that's another thing when it comes to taking things literally is, even though I would see one thing, I would still give the person the benefit of the doubt. And in this case, it's not the same as lying because because in this case, the person believed what they were saying. At least I think they do. I believe that they thought that they were a good person, and they weren't able to look at themselves in the mirrors, what I think was going on. But as time went on, I said, okay. I kept giving the person the benefit of the doubt for months and months and months. But then as time went on, I kept saying, okay, I've given this person the benefit of the doubt so many times, and he's always, he's not a good person. He's not what he says he is. And I finally said, okay, that, but it took me a long time. That friendship ended in about, I'd say, like 2 or 3 years. I never really thought of him as a friend. He kept claiming he was my friend. But it took a long time for me to finally distance myself from that. So that's another case where of taking things literally that I just thought I would add to the previous video. So that's all I have to say about that. And in just a few hours, less than 10 hours to go, and I will be watching Dark Knight Rises in IMAX at midnight. So you'll get my review. Will it live up to the standards of The Dark Knight? Will it be okay? Will it suck? I do not know. I'm prepared for all possibilities though. So we shall see. Anyway, take care and have an extraordinarily awesome day of awesomeness. Thank you.